Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is take 2 on me trying out these Madeira metallic threads. Thank you to everyone who commented on my last tryout video of these and said they actually are stranded and you're supposed to stitch with 1 or 2 strands. Yeah, I don't claim to be an expert on stuff and I felt like a big dumbass, I'm gonna be honest. So, here we go. I'm going to try them stranded and see what happens. The fabric I am trying them on is actually 28 count Joblin in coffee. This is a really good neutral fabric. It's not hand dyed. I actually can't believe I even have this in my stash because there are no pieces in my stash besides this that aren't hand dyed. So, still loving the package on this because if you see, all you got to do is pull this out. Okay, so I'm going to actually stitch with both colors because why not, right? So I'm going to cut this. That's a long enough piece. And let's see. First of all, I'm going to cut that end that came out of the package because it is frayed. Okay. Thread's beautiful. Nice and shiny, just like you would expect a metallic. So let's pull these strands apart and see what we're dealing with here. Let me get you guys in closer. Okay. Okay, I do think one strand, okay. I do think one strand would be too skinny, so I'm going to stitch with 2. And you got to be careful when you pull them out. I'm being pretty gentle here. Okay, so let's stitch with 2 strands of the green. Because remember, I stitched with, is it 4? How many strands is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's 8 strands. Maybe you could even stitch with more than 2. Let's try 2 though and see what's going to happen. So I'm going to pause the video while I thread my needle and I'll be right back. Okay, I have my needle threaded and 1 strand already fell out. Are you kidding me right now? All right, let me pause again. I'll be right back. I'm actually going to run these strands through Thread Heaven because, and why did that do that? It like, okay. Because I feel like I need them to stick together a little bit. Okay. Now that should be easier for me to thread the needle and have them stay in there. All right, let's try to thread this. Yes, that was much easier to thread both strands. Okay, finally, let's get to stitching with this, right? All right. Whoops. Sometimes hard to figure out where you should start exactly. Okay. I'm going to go right there. Okay, I don't like this thread. I don't like stitching any metallic that has more than one strand. It kept slipping out of my needle. I don't know if you could figure that out. The coverage isn't great with 2 strands. I think with the red, I'm going to actually try to stitch with 3 strands. And I'm really going to run it through the thread heaven because it just kept slipping out of my needle, which was really bugging me. So I'm going to pause while I thread my needle with 3 strands of the red thread. Okay, good thing I paused the video when I threaded these 3 strands because that was a giant pain in my ass. So I ran it through thread heaven twice. So I'm going to stitch right above these green. Let me start up here because I'm going to do... Okay, there is 3 strands. Little bit better coverage, obviously, than the 2 strands. I'm still not impressed and won't be switching to this metallic thread. It is nice and shiny like metallic thread's supposed to be. But you know my all favorite go-to metallic thread is Petite Treasure Braid, and I actually have one right here because I am using it for my Deck the Halls project. I love this thread for so many reasons because it comes right off the card and it's not stranded. And you just stitch with it. Yeah. So I guess make your own deduction. I mean, I was going to try to stitch with 4 strands. I don't think I'm going to because no. But yeah, so that's it for today's video, guys. As always, if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments section below and I will answer them to the best of my ability. Thank you for watching and subscribing, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.